A large task can easily overwhelm a team or an individual, which is why in many agile practices and other project management ways, we need to break those tasks down into smaller, more manageable chunks. I mean, when you have just this huge task in front of you, it kind of feels like you got the whole weight of everything on your shoulders. Just ask my son when I ask him to clean his room. And so what we need to do is, like I said, break that down into smaller, manageable chunks. Breaking them down helps us to stay organized and to track our progress as we define how we're going to move through this. And it also helps us to not procrastinate because it's a small, manageable piece. So that's the reason why we break things down. Now, there's 3 simple steps to breaking it down. 1, you want to ask yourself, what is the goal of this task? What is our overall goal, the why of why we're doing it? And then once you have that why, you can start worrying about the tactics. And part of the tactics are the measurements and milestones and the metrics that you're going to use to define when you're actually accomplishing what you're after. And finally, it also helps to make sure that we have a definition of done so that we can know when we have actually accomplished what we set out to do. And as we are accomplishing the smaller bits, together they collectively deliver on the larger bit. And also this goes into batching, which I will get into in another video, but the idea of delivering small pieces that can begin to earn value at a time so that when the whole is delivered, you've been earning value all along. Also, breaking things down into smaller pieces helps us to prioritize and then reprioritize the work that we're doing. We refresh our backlog every time we meet with certain parties of the team, and we make sure that we are keeping that backlog not only refreshed, but prioritized. And ultimately, it does put the focus on finishing over starting. Because when we finish, that means that we have actually done it. Perfect doesn't matter. Done is better than perfect. And so ultimately, when we have a solid definition of done, we know what done looks like and we can visualize what it looks like, then ultimately we can achieve those larger goals by putting together the pieces that make the whole. So if you found that helpful, like, subscribe, and look me up and get a hold of me. I'm here on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. So let me know how I can be of help.